And I'm live. What's up, people? What's up? What is up with this improv to live stream? You must be wondering. I know I just felt like going live, and yeah, I also haven't shared this anywhere on my socials. Not shared this on my main channel or on any of my Twitter or Instagram. So I just want to see how many. Uh, Give me a second. Yeah, I just want to see how many people actually really care enough to attend. I'm just kidding. I just want to see how many people still attend, even when I don't. And I can see 10 people are already online, and I'm amazed. I have to thank all 10 of you personally because for taking the time out to come say hi. 13 now. So yeah, I've and the other reason why I'm doing this stream is because yesterday there were a lot of people, mainly because I announced it on my main channel. There were a lot of people, and because that I couldn't take every single question, and I felt bad because I was like half an hour behind on questions. Like if you ask a question, I'll answer that half an hour after that, which is what happened yesterday. So today I thought maybe I'll do a repeat of yesterday's stream, but I'll try to keep fewer people coming in. Oh shit, there are a lot of people coming in already. So I don't know. But I'll try to answer questions again. But this time, maybe I'll do a shorter stream, maybe a half-hour stream, and I'll again. I did not expect this many people, but uh, once again, I will only be taking questions. Lots of people saying hi, lots of people saying hello. Hi, guys. Thanks for taking the time out to come on the stream. And yeah, I'll be taking only the questions. And also, I felt bad yesterday because there were some people who know me personally. I didn't take their questions. Uh, they weren't giving questions. They were just saying hi in the chat, and I couldn't. I just couldn't. There were too many highs in the chat. So yeah, Vimo said this even before I started the stream. He's like, "Isko chaska lag gaya hai live streaming karne ka." And yeah, I have no idea what chaska means, but yeah, I can guess what it means. And ha, bilkul. I, I replied, ha, bilkul. I love live streaming, bro. This is so fun. This is so relaxed. I can just talk. I can just be myself. And I think a lot of people also seem to like it, like watching it. So I want to try and do this as often as I can. Today, I didn't have a video coming out. So I thought, why not just go live? What's the What's the harm? People want to see the Carl Sagan poster. Oh, by the way, I custom made that poster. You cannot find that Google image anywhere. uh, you can find the picture, but the quote and the picture together, you won't find it anywhere on Google. So I custom made it. And let's see. Once again, I'm only taking questions. Okay, let's see. Let's see questions. Hey guys, hey to every single person is saying hi. So hello everyone. Um, um, oh, there's a question. I had a couple of questions even yesterday on this YouTuber, Abhijit Chavda. I don't know. I haven't explored him enough to talk about it. I know he is a qualified physicist, and I did happen to see him talking on physics a lot. And everything he said seems perfectly fine. Like all the physics I know is consistent with all the physics he's saying. So, physics wise, I think he's doing a very good job also. But I've heard people say, and I have my own reasons also for him history wise not being all that perfect. Like he's a his history isn't uh, all that perfect. That's all I would say. I don't want to take names and cause controversy that way, so I'm gonna leave this be there. That's my opinion on that. um Okay. Rohit has asked, can you explain confirmation bias in detail? Okay, so imagine a black cat crosses your path, and you believe that black cats give you bad luck. Now, whether or not they actually give you bad luck doesn't matter. You believe that they do. So, the moment, I mean, if a black cat crosses your path, everything bad that's going to happen to you after that point, you're going to attribute it to the black cat crossing your path. You're going to think it's because the black cat that you had so much bad luck. So this is confirmation bias. Say you have a belief, you will start seeing things that confirm your belief, and you will ignore things that go against your belief. For example, there may be something else that happened on the same day that might be your good luck. Maybe you won the lottery. Okay, maybe not that lucky, but maybe your boss said some really nice things to you at work. You will not say have you will not consider that as an event being influenced by the black cat. So, roughly, that's what confirmation bias is. You want a more detailed explanation? I would say check out a bunch of my videos. I have gone into detail in some of my videos. E Wolf asks, do you watch Sam Harris? I used to a lot, and he used to be a big influence on me. A lot of his um a lot of his debates are really wonderful, especially that one with Deepak Chopra, which I used in one of my videos. It's called Pseudoscience Buzzwords. I'm so sorry, I keep burping. I think it's something I had for lunch. So, yeah, that video is really great. So, but that said, I don't watch him a lot now. Um, th- yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that. Um, okay. Wolf asks thoughts on Vedic astrology claiming they have the formula that can accurately predict using planetary movements. See, first thing, and this is the thing with astrology, there are no accurate predictions that any astrologer can make. They can only make vague predictions. And there's absolutely no basis, no physical basis. It's just there are lots of rules for their predictions, and so they consider this some worthy knowledge. But yeah, none of what they are saying is based on any evidence or anything that happens in reality. So the same goes for Vedic astrologers. um, they might be able to predict planetary movements, but predicting events here on Earth because of planetary movements, um, they can't do, because it doesn't work that way. It doesn't happen that way. Reality doesn't work that way. So there's a question about Shiro asks. Oh, by the way, I recognize Shiro. So thanks a lot for the timestamps that you put in the last video. I would request you to do the same for this video. That'll be really great. And also, I'll talk to you personally, I guess. Send me an okay. It doesn't matter. If you'd like to be a mod on these live streams, just send me an email, either on this channel's email ID or ScienceisDope email ID. Just send me an email. I'd love to have you as a mod. And what do we think about Ram Setu? Expect a video soon. Uh, you're gonna have to wait for that video. That's all I'm gonna say. Uh, yeah. Chaska means addiction. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Evils. Um, D says, poor guy, he's too popular. Yeah, I'm wallowing in my own popularity. Yeah. Um, so, Prafulla asks, favorite sci fi movies? I really I like Odyssey. Uh, what is the full title? Odyssey. I forgot the full title. Shit. Anyway, I like that movie. I like Minority Report, Steven Spielberg movie. I like Jurassic Park. Like, I don't care about their misrepresentation of dinosaurs, what they look like, all that shit. It's a really good movie still. I like. Um, forgot the title of that movie, but I like the one where there's an alien life they discover on some planet, but it turns out to be, um, you know, it starts like killing people in the space shuttle, and they're trying to avoid it actually reaching Earth because it's gonna kill everyone on Earth. But I forgot the name of that movie. Someone, if you know what I'm talking about, let me know in the chat. I also really like the Alien series. The Alien series, I mean, there are a lot of inaccuracies, lot of errors, but great series. Um, mm, 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 mm. I'm scrolling down to questions. Mm, okay. Is it necessary to be spiritual to meditate? Amulya asks. No, I wouldn't say so. Meditation. Now, there are a lot of divided opinions on meditation. This is something I want to read upon. Maybe I'll make a video in the future. But I mean, if you want to meditate, that doesn't require you to be spiritual. Um, there are very spiritual, non-religious ideas around meditation. Mindfulness has no religious or spiritual dogmas associated with it. That's a form of meditation. So you don't need to be spiritual. That's what I would say. Although meditation itself, how beneficial is it, is a debatable question, I would say. Um, okay, let's go. Mhm. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to all the people who are bored right now watching me select questions. It's gonna be a. I mean, I get so many requests in chat. I mean, questions and messages in chat that I take a while to select a question. Mm, that's a good question. Ganesh asks how to talk to a conspiracy theorist and make him believe real facts. Whatever you say, yeah. So that's a good question. Let me think. So the conspiracy theorist problem is that they're extremely skeptical. I don't know which channel made this, but there's a video. I think it was Johnny Harris. He's made a video on flat earthers. You should really watch that. I think that video talks about the answer to this question. The problem with flat earthers is that they're extremely skeptical, and they would so skeptical that they would only believe something they themselves have seen or experienced. uh, so if they haven't seen Earth being curved, which is something you can't even see, even if you go on a plane, uh, they're not willing to believe that. So I think you'd have to give them something they themselves can see or experience that would go against their conspiracy theory beliefs. That's what I would say. But yeah, I need to think a little more on this before I give a well thought out answer. Wolf asks, have I taught physics anywhere? Yes. My job before I went into YouTube was something where I made videos on physics. So I do have, I used to work in an edtech firm. So Yeah, I do have a lot of experience writing, creating, recording, like presenting videos on physics. So yes, I have taught. Although I don't have a lot of classroom experience, but I do have a lot of pedagogy experience, and yeah, that's something that helps me make content as well. Okay. So Samuel asks, yeah, I don't think he's being serious with this question because I'm so tired of answering, giving an answer to this exact question multiple times. I don't think he's being serious, but yeah, why do I always go after Hinduism? See, it's like asking someone like GM Skeptic, who's a Christian. I mean, he's an ex-Christian, asking him why he always goes after Christianity. I'm not gonna rant more on this. I've made an entire video just talking about this. You can check it out on the main channel. But yeah, um, QI Fruit asks, do you agree with Howard research that says G Tamo meditation? I have no idea what that is. Of Tibetan yogis increases room temperature. Um, I don't know about this. I'm not familiar about the research with the research. So DM it on Instagram or something, and I'll have a look. Uh, can 12J Aditya Verma asks. Can you explain common fallacies, please? Yeah, it'll take a lot longer than. I mean, if I talk about fallacies, that's all I'm gonna talk about in the entire video. I don't want to do that. But have a look at my main channel videos. I talk about fallacies often, and I do plan on making a dedicated video on fallacies alone. So wait for that, I guess. Um, Oh, that's a great question. Are you open to truth? If God is the conclusion of valid evidence, will you believe in God? And the answer to that is yes. Because if you show me convincing evidence, see, that's what I say on, that's what my position on God is. That if you show me convincing evidence of God, and I'm convinced by it, that's what I mean by convincing evidence, then yes, I will believe in God. My position is agnostic atheism. Technically, I cannot say that there is no God because I don't know that. But I have no reason to believe that God exists. That is agnostic atheism. Okay, so I'm an atheist, practically speaking, but technically I'm agnostic. So, uh, do I know God doesn't exist? My knowledge position is agnostic, but my belief position is atheist. So, yeah. Um, mm. E. Wolf asks, some people say Carl Sagan was a Hindu. What is your thought on this? No, people don't say he was a Hindu, I think, but people say he likes Hindu scriptures, he likes Hinduism, or he endorsed Hinduism, or that he. So again, these are the people who find validation in someone speaking highly of what they believe and what they meant as a metaphor when they spoke about it, wherever. So I have seen the video where Carl Sagan talks about it was the Hindus that believed that this. Now, that is not an endorsement. That is not an endorsement from Carl Sagan on Hinduism. He used it metaphorically. He used it as, hey, literature does have these kinds of metaphors for whatever. He did not, trust me, watch that video again. The problem, the issue is that a lot of people that presuppose the truth of Hinduism or whatever will see this. The moment Carl Sagan says anything positive about Hinduism, they'll see this as positive validation, and yeah, and they'll run with it. And that's all these people are doing. Mm. Oh, yeah. 2001 A Space Odyssey. Thank you, Pranav, for telling me. Pranav, same name as me. Thanks to my namesake for reminding me. It's 2001 A Space Odyssey. That's one of my favorite sci-fi movies. Okay. Ayush asks, why is there so much delay? Like, why is there delay in me answering your questions? I think it's because a lot of you are giving me questions and I can't answer all of them. I don't have a mod on this. So, hey, Pale Blue Thoughts asks, anyone from yesterday here? Hello, Anand. You are here from yesterday. I couldn't take your question yesterday because yeah, I think I was like also confused because there were so many questions. But Anand, for everyone else in the chat, Pale Blue Thoughts is a channel being run by Anand, who was also a speaker at the Litmus event of which I was a part. He was also a panelist in that panel. Hello, Anand. Thank you for being here. Um, let's see. Yeah, Space Odyssey, Kubrick's movie. Thank you, Naveen. Um, let's see. Shit, man. I'm discussing. I've only reached the point where people are still discussing movies. Uh, oh, yeah. I like Prometheus too, but I believe Prometheus is part of the Alien franchise, right? Uh, oh, yeah. Interstellar was a good movie. Yes. Uh, Mayank. Thank you, Mayank. Um, okay. I'm going to scroll down faster. I'm going to be more selective with the questions. Mm, Jeshman asks, if someone labels you as woke, will it bother you? People have labeled me as a lot of things. There are videos you can find right here on YouTube where they've labeled me as a fool, as stupid. They don't bother me. Of course, in the moment they might sting a little, they might bother me a little, but I've I've become very numb to comments or video responses. So of course, if people label me as woke, I won't be bothered. Call me whatever you want. If you want to, box me in to make it easier to label me as a thing to describe my thoughts and viewpoints, go ahead. But yeah, um, I mm, how to debunk a claim made by personal experience. So see, you can see this. I don't know how mentally sound you are. So, whatever you are saying could be a result of hallucination. How can I distinguish someone hallucinating with what you're saying? You're saying that this is from personal experience. That's their personal experience. That hallucination is their personal experience. So, to conclude that personal experience relates to reality is, I mean, it's something I can't go with, especially when you're making an extraordinary claim like this. I'm gonna end the live. Oh my god, there are 90 people already. I'm amazed at to all of you. thanks for being so you know so loyal. That's the best word I can think of. And thanks for coming and watching my stuff. I once again, I'm not gonna be able to scroll down all the way, so I'm gonna take one or two more questions and end the stream. So that's it. um Intron asks, do you think YouTube is not the right platform for streaming to grow on? Um, I think in India it is. It definitely is, because most of the major streamers in the country are using YouTube. But in the West, in the US or something, I think Twitch is a better platform. Although Twitch is uh, kind of going down. I see a lot of videos on that, and YouTube is emerging as a better competitor. So let's see. Let's see what the future brings. Karthik says, I'll sell my soul to have your accent. I don't know if that's a compliment or an insult, but yeah. Um, mm, I'll take one more question, and I think it might be time to end. Um, Mr. X says, I'm glad he's glad he hit the bell icon. Thanks, Mr. X. I'm glad you did too. Um, um, ooh, Sameep asks, that's a great question. And being a science communicator, it's questions like these that I love to answer. He asks, I like science, but I just don't want to study. And I think many people feel the same way. See, the reason, me personally, my experience with science, I will tell you this. So I liked science not because of my teachers. It's mainly because of books I read. They were so fascinating when I read those. um, i used to read I used to read encyclopedias, not because, not just text. They had a lot of beautiful pictures and illustrations. I remember I used to first, like, what really got me to science was reading these encyclopedias, pedia entries on the animal kingdom. I really absolutely loved it. And then I would watch a lot of documentaries on the Discovery Channel and the Animal Planet and Nat Geo. Those are things that made me interested in science, and this interest in science is what drove me to do well academically in science also, because I was genuinely interested in science, and it's not because of school, it's despite school. Now, the problem a lot of people face is that in schools, the teachers they have are really bad. They might have done poorly as students in science themselves, and because teachers don't really teaching as a profession doesn't really take in the best students of that subject. You get mediocre teachers who aren't as interested in teaching the subject. They don't know the subject all that well, or and see, I've been a teacher, and as a teacher, I am a teacher still. As a teacher, my thing, I find it really, like, I find pleasure in making sure the other person knows what exactly I'm trying to convey. So yeah, the problem in India especially is that we have a lot of teachers who don't make subjects interesting. So if learning science or exposure to science is something you get only in schools, then yeah, you would never be interested in science. Sameep, I would say the reason you do like science is because of science communicators and science on YouTube, where you are not there's no accountability that you have to some exam that's going to come after this. And I think that's kind of how science should be. I There's going to be a much longer conversation, I guess, so I'll end it here. But the reason some people don't want to study is because of bad teachers. So I don't really have a perfect solution to that, but I would say it should start with interest in science, and then it should lead to uh, academic performance or academic science after that. So yeah, I'm gonna end the stream there. Just a half hour live stream. Again, I didn't expect these many people to come in, and yeah, thank you still for everyone who came in. But yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't get to your questions. I'll get a moderator um, to star questions next time, so I only answer the important ones. So I'll do that. I'll do that. Bye, guys. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you in the next one.